There we go. No. New desks. Oh, really? Is that too heavy for you, you little? You know, they make these things to like say that you're gonna have the ability to just straight up use them easily, and then it's like, okay, well then why the heck is your freaking thing not strong enough to keep up a phone? It's literally what you're made for, you ding dong. Oh my god. Are we cool enough yet? Do we have to like? What is the deal? I made this. I got one of these with the intention that it would be able to be strong enough to hold. If this can't even hold a phone, okay, there we go. There we go. So I'm currently responding to all of the comments on the Aragon books right now, friends, because I'm slowly but surely moving things over to what you call it, the Patreon. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I want them to be ad free. I know that the ads have helped me financially, and I do need financial help, my dudes. But part of me is just really wanting to make them available to everyone without ads. And Patreon kind of has more of a, I think more of a personal touch in general to it as well. All of the books that I'm putting there are going to be free for everybody. Everyone is going to be able to watch those for free. There is a paid option, which is not expensive as anything else in terms of like Twitch or YouTube or whatever, my dudes. And that's to, there will be posts for that. Thank you, Megan. I did. I'll talk to you in a little bit, a bit more about what's been going on. For those that don't know, I've been really trying to keep consistent with things, but I've been very depressed with some stuff. But today I managed to get a little checkbook or check mark list thing going to make myself do stuff, and that's been helpful. I've gotten some things out that I needed to get out in terms of whatchamacallit, the post that I have. And I'm just in general trying to get back on top of things. Hey, Logan. Um, so yeah, right now I'm on the third. What is it? The Brissinger Full Part 3. Be adding on the Inheritance Cycle, then Murtag, then all of those things, and then this evening I'll be on Discord doing the books live in there. We're going to be starting the Brandon Sanderson series because that's what I want to read. And I just realized it's like, as much as I want to ask what people want me to do, it's like, you know what? I also want to read books that I want to read. So we're going to do the Brandon Sanderson series, which will be in Discord. I'm going to figure out later on how to live stream those into Patreon as well, so that people know that there's going to be like a live stream in there, so that if you only have access to that, you can do that. If you need the Discord, my dudes, for the live audiobooks, please comment here and we'll get back to you. Actually, I can go back in and respond to those things. We have 2 Logans, holy moly. But the idea is that I'm tired of the books having ads on them. For one, I got a copyright notification from Penguin Random House, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing the right thing by taking them away from out of there. It sucks because we're the most watched Aragon series channel on YouTube, and I was really hoping that by doing so in a certain way that we wouldn't get in trouble, but it turns out that might be a thing. Hi, Roxy, it's good to see you. Welcome. I'm a real person. Yes, I am, my dude. AI ain't welcome in here, my dudes. Musician and audio engineer. And so yeah, this is the thing, friends. For the longest time, I've had these books on here for a long time, and I really love that I've been doing them. I haven't been able to do any of the story time. I also quit the band that I was in because the band that I was in wasn't working, and we were meeting on Mondays, which were the days that I was doing the audiobooks, and that was kind of wild. I quit because it was not a good fit, to be perfectly honest. Thank you, Paragamer. Hi, man. Yeah, I'm not. If anyone's curious, yeah, I know I've been saying this for the last couple of years. I'm not doing well. But I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to stay positive and move forward and get back to reading things. This evening I'll be doing story time again. I've already posted that. I'm going to try and reach out to everyone directly. It takes time to reach out to everyone directly, but I like doing it anyway. Paragamer, Roxy, if you'd like, please let me know. I'm IA. I don't know what IA is, Memory Palace. It's wild. Maybe it's because I used that hashtag. It's like all of the A are like, are you real? If you guys didn't see, I put a hashtag in there because I saw this thing on YouTube. And I was like, that's weird. All of these things have crazy numbers of like eyes on it now. And it's like, well, okay, if that works, I'm just gonna like let people know what's going on. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be doing the Brandon Sanderson series because I want to do that. I already reached out and asked if I could do that officially on YouTube, and they said no because they can't contract anyone new. So I figured that I just do my own version of it, my dudes. I would do my own version of the Brandon Sanderson books in Patreon, which the link will be in the YouTube box of links and things and all, my dudes. And we're going to get back to it. So Mondays in Discord at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 Mountain Standard, 7 Central, and 8 Eastern. If anyone wants to listen to an audiobook being read live, that's where I'm going to be doing it again. I'm doing it again this evening. I think we're starting with The Way of Kings. I have all of the books because they were gifted to me by a wonderful human being. But I'm not sure if that's the first series that I should read because someone said that I need to read them in chronological order because some of them do have that, my dudes. Happy Monday, Daniel. Welcome in. Appreciate you. And again, thank you guys for reaching out to me and DMing me. It's been interesting. I'm really, really grateful to be in this space. I will be letting you guys know about the birthday marathon. It may be that, depending on what we're needing to do, there is some help that I'm asking for in order to cover the cost of the electrical bill in here because we had to put in official electrical wires, and my partner was supposed to help me, my dudes. And unfortunately, their car has been taken to the shop again. So we'll be able to manage, but it's not comfortable, and it means that we're kind of on the rickety edge of things, and it sucks having to ask for help in order to keep kind of things moving forward. It's put some pressure and some discomfort on us getting married, which just sucked. We've had a number of things that needed to get done. We needed to replace my car, and we're financing that right now. And then we've had to get this done officially so that we would actually be able to get this place insured properly so that we wouldn't get in trouble. And then Z's car has been in the shop. This is the second or third time. And I'm really hoping the guy doesn't charge another $500 because right now Z's just kind of like, I can't do that. Which is frustrating because they'll say like it's all fixed and then they send it back and then 3 days later their check engine light comes on and I'm just like, what the hell? Makes me kind of want to go in there and be like, you're bad at your job. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that was more of an aside. That's kind of why we haven't seen much in here in terms of audiobooks. It's why I haven't been very active on YouTube. I haven't been very mentally present and stable the last couple days. I had a bit of a meltdown yesterday. Unfortunately, my parents took me out to dinner. But, so the idea is there's a birthday marathon that is 4 or 5 days long from Sunday to Thursday, my dudes. There are going to be giveaways at goals. I was considering even starting a GoFundMe link with like the promise that if that helps, that we'll be recording something just on my own for everyone. It sucks asking for help, but I'm there. I'm kind of there. I want to get married, but feeling like I can't. Wanting to feel like I'm not drowning, but am. It sucks. But I'm doing better to be more present and trying to find the silver lining in things. I'm just very, very caffeinated right now, Foxy. I kind of turn on the brain weasels to be going all in the same direction. I've been posting on YouTube that we're moving things to Patreon. I'm uploading all of the books that I can right now. Bro, you cooked single? I don't know what that means, my dude. Did you listen to one of my songs? I don't know what that means, my man. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's because I'm old. But if anyone is into the audiobooks, my dudes, and wants to come in, shoot. Megan, are you still here? Would you be kind enough to, well, maybe not put it in the live video. And asking for help despite not wanting to is huge. Um, I mean, Perry, it's one of the funny things. I know that there's a direct correlation between me being gone and me not being financially stable, because the shrubbery is extremely generous and kind and has basically been keeping me on these platforms for the last 5 years. There's not been a lack of support. There's been a lack of me being around. Um, and I know that those are directly linked, but like yesterday, my dudes, I just knew it's like I'm not gonna show up because I know I'll just cry for the first 2 hours because I feel completely overwhelmed and completely kind of just sort of in this weird place. And it's really weird. It's just a combination of like having like be out of this band, feeling like I'm having a hard time getting up and feeling motivated in the morning. Um, I have purpose, but it's not clear to me. At the moment, I'm having sincere challenge around the paradox of being on the platform that I'm on, my dudes. I feel like I don't fit in on Twitch. I'm getting a lot of these comments saying, "Hermit, you talk to us like we're actually there," and that's not very common on Twitch. And I have a lot of friends that do Twitch, and they're really wonderful people. So I think they do as well. But I don't have one. I got snipper. I live on a sand dune, my dude. Talked earlier, it was the right choice. You did that what you did yesterday. Yeah, that and my family's going to be out of town. My family's going to be out of town. I'm also feeling really isolated. Z's going to be gone for Halloween. My parents are going to be gone for my birthday. And what we're discovering is that I'm an extremely social person. My dudes, I need in-person socialization in order to not go crazy, we're finding. I was talking to a therapist, and what they were describing, this was a while back, is that I'm experiencing cabin fever by being, on the back of my family's property. And even though I have my parents here, it's like I need to go out and interact with more than just two people. And I said, well, I have online interaction for that. And said, that's lovely. You have community and you need in-person interaction. And I said, well, what's the difference? The difference is that you are able to feel the person's presence. You're able to have eye contact, and you're able to give a hug to somebody. Megan and I have the ability at the moment for what, Sean? What's up, brother? Curry? Stop being a what? Wow, the internet's full of people. Interesting. I hardly know that. And then stop being a P. Sorry, dude. That's your boundaries do not dictate what mine are in terms of being what's healthy for me. He has nothing to do. He has nothing to do. He wants to. Oh, that's right. I need help with curry. So you want to drive out here, Sean? Just a little bit of life advice. Don't tell people how they should operate their lives based on your own personal modus operandi. Are you guys that? I mean, depending on how long things are going, Sean, if you want to come out here, I'm not going to say no. You bring me back? Do you want... Clark Kent, if you're going to be asking me about God, he's already in my life. Because everyone's different, and it's actually really unsympathetic and unempathetic to try and operate that way. I'm curious how many friends you have in your life. If it's not very many, or if they're the same kind of people, I'm glad that you have friends. But telling someone to not be a pussy sucks. Don't do that. It's rude. Sean, you talking about fixing or finishing the outside of your space? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea in November. I could technically bring my laptop and we could still technically stream those same days doing funny things. You guys are asking me to go, right? Clark, you have a lovely, lovely day. Please take care of yourself. Anytime you go into an online chat, ask people what they're talking about before you proselytize. Oh no, I mean HIC. I wish it was. It's a barn. Keeler, I'm not doing any music at the moment. We're talking about my audiobooks. I mean, Sean, if you guys want to message me about what that looks like, it could be a potential thing. But like I have to be responsible with my finances in general. Okay, Megan, give me just Clark Kent. All the love to you. Just take care of yourself. Oh my, no, no one. This is. I'm living my truth. Have a lovely rest of your day. Um, Thank you, HIC. Billy, I'm wondering what you're close to. Um, wow. Yeah. People trying to throw me off today. Bye, Billy. What did I do? It's that hashtag, Megan. It's bringing in the wild people. Yeah. This is supposed to be about books. I'm here to talk about books, my dudes, and content creation and connecting with people. And I'm doing my best to be civil also when people are being unkind to me. But yeah. No, that's a funny thing. Maybe I should do an entire ethics, video at some point. Talking about how you interact with people. Dude, Targ, it's a great book, actually. Javier, welcome in. Sad book, but good book. No, Targ, it's all good. I ain't gonna judge you. Anyone that says you spelled something wrong in a live stream can get bent. Just be kind to people. As best you can. Shoot. So I need to DM people here soon about the story time that I'm going to be doing in Discord here. You want me to do an ethics class? I really should. Holes is a good book. Targ. Sorry, I haven't read the book. I've watched the film. I know that they're different. I'm not a proponent of a lot of film adaptations. I like the Lord of the Rings movies, but I've got problems with them. I also don't like the Lord of the Rings show that they're doing right now, Rings of Power. I'm more upset from it. Not from a I'm how do I put this? I think everyone has like the right to enjoy things that they find enjoyable. However, as a longtime Tolkien fan, so much in the Rings of Power show is just wrong that I have a hard time letting it go. No, sorry. I don't do the thing. Law of the things runs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's Rings of Power. Thank you for making a show in that universe. Not interested in watching it after you made Galadriel make out with her son-in-law. Wow. It's like people think that that's gonna get me and that they're gonna get an interaction. You have a sad life if you have to go into someone's stream and call them names. I really like, and I mean this from the most sincerest place. I hope that you find joy in your life. Thank you, Milky Yard. I appreciate that. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Wayside School and Love at the Same. I haven't read that book. Thank you for the. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of this. Or getting rid of all of my piercings, to be perfectly honest, because the sword fighting stuff that I love doing, it makes this is dangerous. You have to take them out. Yeah, internet's full of a lot of upset people sometimes, man, and just not gonna let it bother me. Not gonna be a thing. Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Code Red. What? Watch out for what? Coconut, my dudes. Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Code Red. Thank you, MJ. This is just part of it. I don't know if I've actually shown you guys the full-on setup. This is a fully soundproofed recording studio that was built for the space called Green Space Studios. This is actually a form of canvas, so that that's the recording station for music mostly, and then this is my streaming setup that goes up and down. I walk up and down here as well. I stream on a treadmill, but we were just getting things sort of sorted out for the books and things. Well, of course, man, of course I gotta sing it, you know. I gotta sing the thing. But yeah, so this is the space that basically we rebuilt, and then outside is the blacksmith forge. But I need to redo some of it out there because I want to get back to smithing some stuff. But for now, it's been just kind of getting this sorted out. I also have an audiobook that I need to do. That I need to get sorted out, and I'm probably going to do something about that on here in some capacity, at the same time. Dude pooped his pants at work? Man, that sucks, dude. That blows goats. Congrats. Congratulations. Yeah. So anyway, I think the other piece of advice that I would want to impart, my dudes, is I definitely, and I haven't really been saying it because I don't want to worry my friends, but I guess I'm just gonna have to admit it now. I'm at the lowest I've ever been, my dudes, mentally, in the last couple of years, and I'm still not giving up because that's how the world gets darker. No, it's not leather. This isn't real leather. I do make leather stuff. I'm struggling with my purpose. I'm struggling with my vocation. I'm struggling with keeping in contact with people, and I'm struggling just with myself. And at the same time, I kind of woke up today and I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving forward as best I can. I've been a mess for the last couple of years, and the most mess I would say probably in the last couple days. It's been really, 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 really hard, but I'm doing better than I can. I am a time traveler, Jeffrey. I come girl. So if anyone is watching this and you're really, 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 really struggling right now, my dudes, I know that there are plenty of online gurus that are saying, you just got to find the silver lining. Actually, the best piece of advice that I found recently was feel your feelings as deeply and as intensely as you can. Because you need to resolve them, and the only way out is through, my dudes. So, as someone that has been working for themselves for the last 5 years, who has operated on the generosity of others, who has been doing music and audiobooks and blacksmithing and live content creation from a very, very heart-centered place, I know that the way that I do things is not the most popular way of doing it. I know that it's not going to make crazy waves in an online space. I know that who I am as a human being is not everyone's cup of tea, because I don't like, drama and whatnot, my dudes. And that's a majority of the online stuff that I see, Thank you, Blue Drakes, for drawing, my dude. Know that feeling we will overcome. Sean, thank you. Thank you, I hate people. Just know you are enough and you are doing just fine. Sean, thank you so much, man. I was really, really struggling with that yesterday. Keep the advice. My girlfriend woke back up mad. And what happened? Thank you, Heather. I don't have a very good personal view of myself, but I really appreciate that. Yeah. Z thinks so too. Trying to be less like that with myself. Anyway, I love him too. He's a good dude, LaQuisha. So, what else? There will be some more live streams of music going on here, my dudes. I have put together an hour of stuff in terms of jazz and city pop that I'll be practicing because there are a couple local places around here. And they're looking for someone to play music, and so hopefully I'll start doing that live in the area. I wake up angry sometimes too. Meet me in Lone Pine and I'll pick you up. Sean, are you that stir crazy right now, man? If you guys didn't know, Sean and Megan are like my older brother and sister. Um, but yeah, um, just keep on doing things, my dudes. You know, if you're having a really, really rough time, feel your feelings, talk to your friends. Um, find friends that you can be vulnerable with. Not every friend can hang with certain things, my dudes. Not every single friend is going to be able to meet you where you need to be met, and just know that it's not because they're not kind, it's because maybe they don't have the faculty themselves, and that's their own journey too. Um, nah, Targ, we just haven't modded him. We haven't asked. I have a lot of back end stuff that I need to do. That also, Megan and Sean are married, so it's like, won't matter. Oh, oh my god. I mean, like, if you are that serious and if you guys want help out where you guys are, and I can still manage to somehow, like, bring stuff to technically do, like, live streams from your home with you guys to not interrupt the days that I'm doing, and we can just do just chatting fun things. If you guys want that, we could just hang out. Doesn't have to be for 4 hours, right? Because we have family that are there, but we could still do like an hour or two like live streams while I'm out there helping you guys, and that's something that you guys want. I think we could talk about that. I'd love to come see you guys again. Um, it was interesting having Alice here. You know, you can absolutely stream if you were at her house. Yeah, I have the laptop, Megan, so I could just do that quite easily. You know, shoot, we might start talking about this in earnest. I need some sort of adventure. My only concern, Megan, Sean, is that the project that you have, like, I've built stuff, but I'm not a contractor, right? But if it's just you need extra muscle to move things and to break stuff down and to build stuff, like, I'm your guy for dang sure. You know, I'd love to have be out on a fire pit, but that would be lovely. Some sort of adventure would probably be like kind of it's the exact thing I need actually at the moment. I'm really feeling that myself, is that I just need some sort of adventure and I need some sort of purpose to go out and do things. Did you hand make the room or just the lining and stuff in the walls? So the shell of this was built. I did all of the internal stuff. Yeah, I did all of the internal stuff. And then I built... Let me show you guys what's going on outside. Oh, diggy hole this? So, I mean, there's my armor. All of this was built... We built this. My dude, this is where I live. This outdoor space is where I hang out, and that's our kitchen in here, which is a... Why is that like that? Excuse you. I know I did that. Yeah. Put the armor on. It takes forever. So that's our kitchen. This is where my partner and I sleep. We have a garden that surrounds us. This is their art studio that was originally where I used to stream from. I used to stream out of this corner, and now this is my partner's art studio. We have a projector out here that we watch movies. You know, and then all of this stuff, my dudes, is all edible stuff. To clarify, if people are like, "Oh, you must be homosexual," no, not gay. Partner's non-binary. If that's a challenge for you, I understand. Not going to discuss it. But anyway, yeah, and then this is the rest of the property that we're on. Family lives up there. Family owns this property, but we live on the back of this, in this space. I'm not going to show you the blacksmithing area, which is back there, because it's a mess right now. But that's where I make knives and swords and rings and things. My dudes. So, the cod? There's no cod here. There's only Harry the Herring. Harry the Herring! And then there's this space, which is where I record and play music, which actually we are putting up the demos that I've done on Spotify. They're actually, I got some links for those. I don't know where they are though. You know, oh man, Tark, same. I love this space. But the thing that, so my birthday is coming up. I made a post about that on the channel, and I'm turning 35, and I kind of got smacked with the like, have I done enough with my life? And recently, you know, got into this weird place where like, have I been using this gift that's been given to me well enough? And I have to remember that I've built a home, a community, a lot, you know, a livelihood which is in flux. Um, you know, and what was the question? Sorry, Megan, I didn't see what it was. Way too many spammers. Don't worry about my first. No, Target's all good, dude. No worries. I didn't even see what they said. That's okay. I don't have to. Anyway, where's my tea? I need some tea, my dudes. They asked if I was ice. Guys, my partner is non-binary. I was raised Buddhist, and I look like I come out of like, you know, the history books, my dudes. I definitely am not. Oh my God, hi glitch time. And I don't want to talk about that because that's been stressing me out too. That is so funny. Ask me if that's ridiculous. Wow. Too much fun, man. Too much fun. Maybe like the Terminator 2 cop. Like, I can make knives and swords and things. You know what I could do right now is give myself a little bit of a break. Would you guys like some music? I could do that for a little bit more my dudes, and talk a little bit about things. Which collection? My guitars? You mean those things? No, I know. Megan, I appreciate you. A glitch, I can't make it only glitch because YouTube is what? Oh, Target, I don't have. I've sold all the stuff that I've made. All of the stuff has been made to order. But if you guys want to get your own knives, my dudes, you can go check out the store. I believe it's also on my page. To anyone that's also, if you've subscribed to this channel, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I have one knife that I need to make. Right now I'm waiting. I need to get one of my vices cinched down though, so I can cut things properly. Because a lot of what I do now is do some stock removal and then some hammering outside. But at the moment, that's actually the last two things on my list right now. Maybe I should not do blacksmithing. I can't go get it. Z has my car. Never mind. Glitch, lovely to meet you, my dude. But anyway, the point of this video was audiobooks are on Patreon. The first 3 books are, I think, part 3 of Bristinger is going to be on there in a little bit. Every part of Brandon Sanderson that I'm doing is going to be uploaded onto Patreon, and then I'll be doing a review of each section that I've read afterwards with people, then posting it to YouTube, and then posting the link to Patreon so that you can go and listen to it. If you want to have a thing in the evening where you come and listen to someone read a book live to you, my dudes, there will be a Discord link that I need to fix on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be redoing some of the links, actually, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. I think, Megan, maybe it's time for me to actually hop off here and get things sorted out and ready for this evening. I'm not going to have the cool background that I normally do because I'm not using a green screen anymore or blue screen. I'm just using the actual background of this space to read books. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to get some water. If you want to support this space, my dudes, in a free way, please hit the like and subscribe button, my dudes. If you want to listen to free audiobooks, my dudes, please go find the Patreon. It's TheReluctantHermit 888 on Patreon.com. There is a free option to let you listen to all of the books for free. There is also a paid option, which I'll be making a post in there about that, saying, hey, by subscribing to the Patreon, what you're doing is you're creating a little bit of pocket money for me to continue doing creative endeavors. If the Patreon takes off, that means that I'll be doing more stuff for people. My hope is to get Patreon, YouTube, and Twitch to all really start interlocking better, and for me to make the creative part of my I don't know, Targ. I just used it as a funny thing. I just thought it was interesting. You saw it too, so I did it because I thought, like, it's like, oh, this is clearly doing something for people. I did it as a joke. What kind of stuff would I be doing? There will be blacksmithing live streams and Patreon that would require that. There would be discussion boards. There would be monthly giveaways as a result of things if a certain threshold is met each month. But like the content in of itself, my dudes, the content in of itself, I want to make readily available to everybody. This is my full-time Oak Amoeba. It's been a bit harder in the last year. Sorry, I'm Californian. Oak Amoeba, my apologies. It's gender neutral term. Sorry, Black Lightning. I need that too. So this is my full-time gig. Is content creation, but I've had over 17 people that I know pass away in the last year, and it's really interrupted my life, and it's interrupted my job, and so I'm doing the best that I can. Yeah, but I appreciate being told, so that I don't say that to you if it upsets you. So yeah, content creation is my full-time thing. Twitch is where I'm mostly at. We've been having some changing in schedules with stuff, Oh, that's beautiful, Oak Amoeba. I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. Let me just go and look that up. You almost got me. Wait, did you actually, Jude McCall, did you actually do that? No, I had a feeling you were doing that. Purple, I'm so glad to see that. Thank you. Really? Goes to check PayPal. There's no way. Why would you do that? We just met. Oh, trip me out. Oh, Jude McCall, I don't have Cash App. And I don't know how you'd find that. That's been the most challenging thing. My job is essentially entertainment, and when you have a number of people that pass away, and even though I have a father that is in that knows hospice work, he's got a master's in social work, and I've been taught to deal with it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then we had our family dog pass away recently, and that was really hard. And I've been semi-irregular with things. Yesterday I was supposed to stream, but my parents are going to be out of town, so they wanted to take me to dinner. And I'm doing the best that I can. I'm really doing the best that I can. Yeah. It's also why we're trying to do something really fun for the birthday, my dudes. I'll be live on Twitch from the 26th through the 30th for 8 hours a day. And all proceeds of that will be going towards covering. There's a $2,000 electrical bill that we're going to be able to handle, but it's cutting into the budget for our wedding at this point, and it's really stressing Z and I out. because yesterday they said that they weren't feeling ready to get married now because we've been having so many things, and that just like it kind of sent me for a bit of a loop. Um, you know. Oh, yeah, whatever. No, I appreciate you, Targ. You try for anyone trying to get a rise out of me. Yeah, purple. It's the 25th, but we're starting on the 26th. I've been flip flopping back and forth between like a donation goal or a GoFundMe thing, and I don't know how I feel because we need the help. But I've had so many instances this year where we reached out for help, and uh, I'm having a hard time asking for help now. So I just feel like I should have been doing more, you know. Devin, as much as I would like to do that, it's most people would say that, and at the same time, it's deeply symbolic for my partner, and sometimes doing it a certain way is the most important thing. We're not trying to do anything really, really, really extravagant. Like, there's no white wedding thing. Arctic Foxy, welcome in. Just trying to find honest people like you. Well, Targ, I mean, am I unusual in the YouTube live space? We were talking earlier about how, I mean, Megan can attest to this. I started doing live streaming when I lost both jobs during the pandemic. I was a massage therapist and an audio engineer. Massage therapist during the day and an audio engineer at night. And started doing Twitch to essentially distract myself from being super isolated. My partner and I basically only had two little spaces without like everything I just showed you. And we had two 10 by 12 rooms. We couldn't go anywhere. I started live streaming, and I was also still on unemployment with the government for what I was doing. But then I started doing this on Twitch. Then we got partnered on Twitch. But the kind of content that I do, it's really about connecting with people directly. Like, I'm not a just chatting streamer in the just chatting category. I have a game behind me, but I really like connecting with people and experiencing stuff together. And I feel like the online space has so many people doing a persona of themselves, not only, I guess, like to keep themselves safe, which I totally understand, but it allows them to separate things. I can't do that because it feels like I'm lying, you know? And it's not lying. Everyone has their own personal, boundaries. But for me, I spent so much of my youth being bullied by people that I just learned that, like, I'm not going to change who I am. Like, I'll take constructive feedback, but, like, who I am, like, on the inside in terms of wanting to be someone that can really listen to other people, try and be there for them emotionally, try and connect with them and really make them feel heard and seen, it's lent myself to being a bit more of a different kind of streamer, I guess, where there's no facade, there's no, like, hype culture around what I do. It's just raw transparency and honesty and compassion, which makes people uncomfortable because there are a lot of people like, this guy's selling something. It's like, no. I had a friend for 2.5 years who finally came forward and said, like, I've been waiting to see the crack in the armor and to see the other side of this and to see if you were full of shit. And said, it's not there. And I said, no. It's just me, yeah. So, I mean, I'm a bit more talkative, Megan, right? On stream. Yeah, no, tone look, it really is, Aura, welcome in. It's a challenging thing. I feel like compassion, transparency, and authenticity are almost looked at like, why would you do that? That's not how you get famous. Why would you operate that way? That's not gonna, make you money. And my answer is, I want to operate in a way that inspires a world that I want to live in. You know what I mean? So I know that it's not particularly the way to quote unquote make an audience or like a massive live streaming community by being vulnerable and tender and, you know, there are enough people lying to you. There are enough people lying to you. You turn on the news and you're being lied to in some capacity. You watch an advertisement, there is something that's going on underneath it. You know, and I feel like, you know, if I have a platform and I have a space that I'm going to speak in, I have to do it from a standpoint of integrity and compassion. And that's why, you know, asking for help is hard, right? Because, like, ultimately my partner and I are not like in any dire situation, and at the same time we're struggling to try and move our life forward, you know. And um at the same time, I also want to say I'm extremely grateful. Like, we have over nearly 8,000 people that have followed me on Twitch. You know, a community of people that come over to watch me from time. Like, it's shifted a little bit from, but we have an audience of like between 50 to 130 to 200 people sometimes in a given evening, where we are all laughing, we're all really enjoying each other's company, but we're also being really tender and compassionate with each other. And if someone's having a rough day, we will try and lift them up. If someone wants to share something they're passionate about, we encourage them. If someone needs advice, we try and give them advice with a proviso that, like, I'm not a therapist, you know. And then on YouTube, we have the most watched Aragon audiobook series on here, and I did it for the love of storytelling, you know. And I'm doing the best that I can with the space that I have to try and encourage people to follow their passions, but also feel their feelings, not change who they are because of the whim of the world around them telling them that they have to be some other way that's more conductive to a superficial culture. So much of what's been going on, I feel like, in the last couple of years is that we've just been kind of browbeaten into trying to be this or that or in some sort of box. Or if you don't like, you know, a certain kind of like music, or if you don't like a certain kind of film, you know, or, you know, just all of these kind of radical generalizations that prevent people from experiencing the safety of just being themselves. That doesn't mean that you should be, you know, like saying I'm going to be me and F everyone else. It means I'm going to be myself and I will listen and be receptive to constructive criticism. There's a difference between people crapping on you and constructive criticism. Um, whomst is this? I don't know who this bean is. Oh, wait, I might do. Never mind. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. I feel very much like the world is trying to encourage me to try and change what I do in order to fit into the narrative of being quote unquote more dramatic. And it's like, screw you. I'm not gonna do that. Um, you know, I talk to my friends with a level of honesty that some might find irritating. I don't hide how I'm doing. I don't jump on a live stream and be like, I'm okay, dudes. No, because how does that, what does that serve? What does pretending to be anything else but myself serve? It models bad behavior. Now, I'm not saying that you should go into like all online spaces and be completely vulnerable. There's a context, right? You know, but it's challenging. Tone Lock, thank you so very much. I appreciate talking to you too. You know, I think for some that they might say it's like, you know, okay. Um, well, I just hope that you guys have felt heard. Because I know that going into a lot of live stream chats, sometimes you feel like you're being talked at. Um, and I want you to be talked with. Curtis, I'm not sure if that's a really interesting take. I'm not sure I agree with you, but it's something I would like to think about. Bills, that's a lovely thing to ask. I don't have the ability to listen to your song really at the moment. Um, Bliss, I'm so sorry. I can't see what it is. I can't see that easily. Um, but if you want to, we have a Discord where I encourage people to share their art because I'm an artist myself. I'm releasing 2 songs on Spotify here in a little bit. I think I can do this actually. Let me just see. A project called Never Left Eden. Let me just see. Now is a good time for lacking that spot. Oh wow, that's cool. I guess I can do that. I can't copy and Megan, can I ask a favor? Would you be able to post this link maybe for me, or am I able to do this? Can I do this? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, that was weird. I think oh. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, boo boo. Well, there we go. There's that link. It's going to be very interesting if that shows up. For Lacking a Light, which is a song about getting out of your own way. And then the other song is called Morpheus, which is going to be coming out. Your single has been submitted to stores. Does that mean it's going to be coming out? Ooh. That's cool. I like that. That makes me happy. There we go. So apparently not. Apparently I can't do that link. It's too long. That sucks. I don't like that. Oh my god. Oh no. No, that's more info about the single here. Where is this? That's where it is. Does that mean that I actually have an artist page now? That would be cool. Boop. Oh, screw you, thing. Tell me I can do the thingy. Wow. Come on. There it is. There it is. No idea what you mean, Dirt Surge. Are you a Baldur's Gate 3 fan? I have a feeling you're a Baldur's Gate 3 fan. I said I had to go to the bathroom a while back, and I haven't done it yet. Huh? What won't load? Link not working? Oh no. Anyway, I have to go to the bathroom and get some food in me, and if anyone would like to join the Discord, my dudes, I think I can do that. Megan, do you think that's safe? Can I put the Discord link in here, or maybe we shouldn't? If you are listening and you want to be part of our Discord, which I'm sure that most people don't know what that is, or if you have heard of it, it's a space where it has all of the things that I'm making kind of all in one hub, and allows you to interact with other people in my community, my dudes. Considering what's been happening today, Megan, yeah. Michael, no, I'm sorry. It's a really fascinating sport. It's really hard. I think a lot of people don't realize just how hard NASCAR is. But yeah, I think I'm going to go and actually make sure the links that I have on my page are a little bit more easy. Add 2 more links. Does the Beacons AI thing work? There's no Discord link there? That's whack. I wonder if I can... Beacons login. Beacons. Quincy Jacobs, welcome and nice to meet you. How are you doing? Sign in with Wubble. Wubble. Please have all the links that I want in one place. I don't want to meet your AI team, Beacons. I'm not interested. Okay, thanks. You ding dong. I guess, manage pages. No, I don't want to add page. I just want you to look link in bio. I'll show you my link in bio. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go eat food. I'm gonna go drink some water. I'm gonna go wash my face. And I'm gonna probably hop into the Discord myself for a bit to get things kind of sorted out. And thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being encouraging. And I hope that if I said anything today that kind of landed in a way that makes you feel a little bit more joyful, my dudes, I hope that you carry with it the rest of your day. And I hope that you find more creators like myself that are really trying just to connect with people and be honest with people, because life's hard enough right now, my dudes. And finding spaces that you can feel like you can really be seen is important. Yeah, I am, and I'm proud of it, Quincy. I am a very kind of deep feeling dude, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, otherwise I would would go into the whole masculinity thing. Vulnerability is a very, very interesting thing, my dudes. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves. Like I said, if you were here because of the audiobooks, if you like the Aragon books, I'm going to be doing the Brandon Sanderson series and more stuff to come. You'll be seeing a lot more stuff on here in terms of books. No worries. I appreciate the question. Questions are good. Tonelock, thank you so very much. Yeah, I mean, we all need a little bit of it right now, right, my dudes? You'll also notice that on this page, I will never get into politics or religion because it's so divisive. I'm a humanist. I believe in being kind to everyone as best I can. And being in a place of transparency and sincerity. I feel like that's really the only real way forward, in my opinion, to make a life worth living, is just to actually connect with people as honestly as possible. So, yeah. This dingus needs to go get food. I need to organize the last of my blacksmithing projects. I have a shield that I need to make. I have a knife that I need to make. I have a wand that I need to make. Oh, I do have one thing I can show you, actually. Come here. It's not as exciting as a knife, but I do make wizard wands, technically, as well. They're not super, super fancy, but I like them because they remind me of looking like wood, but they're made out of steel. And I put runes on them, and I've been calling them self-defense wands because they're not a knife. So technically speaking, you can actually walk around with this piece of steel because it's not sharpened. And I've been trying to let young women know, mostly, or young femme-presenting people, that you can carry a wand. And it's not a knife. It's not considered a lethal weapon. But you can have it as a defensive thing, actually. So I'm going to be launching that here soon. I'm going to be looking at the legalities of this. Selena, lovely. I don't know if... Let me go see if you like. Again, no pressure, Selena, but I love making these. I add runes to them because that's something that I love to do. Let me just see if I can go find where it is. Oh, where are you going? You silly thing, my dude. Forge Creations. Now that's the knives. Those are the earrings that I do. The pendants, hairpins, leaf pendant. I have to get rid of that. I'm not doing swords anymore. Magical wand. Magical wand. Selena, if you are curious about this, again, no pressure at all. This is the link to my store. Right here. They're not crazy expensive, I think. The shipping's not included in them. Yeah, it's $55. And then it's $10 for shipping. That was a weird sound. all commissions from that essentially are going towards helping us kind of get us out of a hole that we've been experiencing. I need to go to the bath. How long have I been saying I need to go? I just like talking with you guys. You know, small bites, man. That's true. Yeah. But that's the fourth wall link for everything. There's a bunch of stuff on there. Do I have different styles? Selena, you can actually you can email me and we can try and work on something. I've added I've added a leaf to the end point before. I'm not super brilliant. So like imagine this, right? And then I could add like a leaf to the end of it, or I could add a leaf at the bottom of this. Yeah, they're pretty basic, you know. But I love them. I love doing them. The knives are really where I get more specific. Anyway, thank you guys to anyone that liked the video. If you subscribe to the channel, that means a lot to my dudes. You'll see a lot more of these live videos where I'll be talking about things. I do music in the evenings where I do improv music. If you like synthwave and city pop and rock, my dudes, I play guitar, and I might even do a stream where I'm showcasing how I'm actually writing music. I'm also an audio engineer. How about patterns? Am I good at patterns? So the trouble with patterns, Selena, is that in order to do certain things on here, I'd have to have a tool to do so. If you want, there is an email address there, Selena. Please, I actually do check my emails consistently. Please email me, or you can message me on here. You know, and happy to talk to you about that, because if you're excited about something, I want to see what I can do, but I also am not going to overpromise things, right? I know a lot of artists sometimes overpromise that, and that's not what I do, my dudes. Yeah. Anyway, please, if you are watching, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's a free thing. It also means you'll see more of these videos, my dudes. You're going to get a lot more like audiobook content and book content, as well as music stuff and tiny home living things that I do around here, as well as probably the start of a series called the Ask a Knight Anything series, which is going to get wild. Megan, maybe we should talk about that. Getting into a knight suit, and I live stream on here, and people can call in and talk to me. Because I think that's something I want to do for fun, which could get really wild, considering that some of the stuff that we've experienced today. Okay, love to you all. Really do take care of yourselves, my friends. I mean this very sincerely. Remember to take care of yourselves. Tell someone you love them, and remember that you're worthy of the same love. And I will see you guys in our next adventure. If you want to check me out, where I'm streaming not daily, 3 times a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm live on Twitch from 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Central, 6. God dang it, brain. 4 p.m. PST, 5 MST, 6 CST, 7 EST, and midnight GMT. Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, where I'm playing games and talking with people. I'm also walking to Mordor on a treadmill. We're at 300 something miles so far that I've walked on stream. And I play fantasy RPGs, but mostly I'm just there to talk with you guys and encourage you and make you have a good evening, right? Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for your encouragement. And if you have done so, my friends, thank you for going and subscribing to the Patreon, or like joining the Patreon, my dudes. I'm going to put this right here. Boop. Wow, I saw it that time. That was hilarious. The Patrons, we're going to see a lot of the books, my dudes. There's a free option in there to join the Patreon for free. Please join it for free. There is really like nothing behind the paywall there, my dudes, at all. So take care of yourselves, right? Thank you for being here. Cheers.